Tori Black Biography. Name: Tori Black. Date of birth: August 26, 1988. Hometown: Seattle, Washington, U.S. Measurements: 34B, 2738. Height: 1.75 meters. Hair color: brunette. Eye color: hazel. Shoe size: women's 8.5, U.S. Piercings: navel and tongue. Tori has also worn a piercing in her left nostril whilst shooting several scenes. Tattoos: a Star of David on her neck, a heart-shaped key design on her left wrist, Roman numerals XXLVI. XXIII written below the hearted-shaped key design on her left wrist, and a 5-pointed star with interlocking rings on the right side of her lower abdomen. Years active: 2007 present. Even when she was growing up in Seattle, Washington, it was evident to friends and family that Tori Black was a natural-born performer, having taken dance classes since she was 7 years old. In fact, Tori Black has even worked as a belly dance instructor later in life. But here's the deal: Tori Black has always regarded herself as a tomboy who enjoyed boxing, air hockey, football and video games. As Tori Black herself explained in her adult DVD Talk interview, "I grew up a tomboy all through my elementary and junior high. I always played outside and mostly hung out with guys. Girls seemed too catty for me. I liked playing sports and hanging out with the boys. That lasted until junior high when I got a little girlier." Unfortunately, Tori Black has divulged in previous interviews that she had a troubled childhood, spending a lot of her time fighting and experimenting with drugs since she was 12 years old. During this period of her life, Tori Black has admitted that she was addicted to getting outside her body, outside her mind. Struggling to cope with her rebellious daughter, Tori's mother sent her to boot camp. Upon returning home from boot camp, Tori's mother decided to homeschool her in an effort to distance her from the negative influences of her friends. In previous interviews, Tori Black has discussed how her homeschooling was internet-based, leaving her at home alone all day, cut off from her friends and feeling dissatisfied with her day-to-day life. Tori Black has explained how it was this boredom which drove her to sneak out of the house during the day, meet up with her old friends, and revert back to her old ways. When Tori's behavior began to affect her school grades, she was sent to live with her grandparents. Unfortunately, Tori's grandparents still lived near her old friends, so once again she found herself in trouble and was eventually kicked out of her grandparents' home. After briefly staying at her father's house before being kicked out of there too, Tori Black was left homeless and fleeing to and from various friends' houses. In a last-ditch attempt to help her daughter, Tori's mother sent her to a private boarding school in Condon, Montana. In an October 2013 interview for Richardson magazine, Tori described her experience at this school, noting how the school was for the crazy of the crazy, but also the smart of the smart, and when you put crazy and smart together, it's not a good combination. The things they come up with, to do to each other, to do to themselves. It was like living in some weird horror movie. It was like a cult. They trained you as if you were going to live in the middle of nowhere for the rest of your life, as if the only people you were ever going to be around would be soldiers hand-selected from their therapy game. I felt like I'd been brainwashed. When I finally got out and went to college, and when I say college, I mean a 12,000 student university, I felt like an alien. So what came next for Tori Black? Well, after graduating from the Mission Mountain School, Tori attended Western Washington University, where she majored in journalism with a minor in sociology and women's studies. But then everything changed. When Tori Black was 18 years old and just about to return home from college for summer vacation, her parents insisted that she find herself a summer job. Unable to find a waitressing or retail position on short notice, Tori Black stumbled across an online advert for an adult talent agency. Tori Black adult film career. It comes as no surprise that Tori Black's first adult scene for Score Group was well received by fans, and it kicked off the start of a promising career within the adult industry. Don't believe us? The results speak for themselves. Within a year of making her adult film industry debut, Tori Black had been named as the Penthouse Pet of the Month for December 2008, she was named as Twisty's Treat of the Month for September 2009, and she was crowned Best New Starlet at the 2009 AVN Awards. Following a fantastic first year in the adult industry, Tori Black signed with La Direct Models in 2009. Never one to sit on the sidelines, Tori Black proceeded to shoot her first non-POV anal scene, which was featured in her Elegant Angel Star Showcase. Tori Black is Pretty Filthy, 2009. Directed by Mason and starring Christina Rose, Maria Love and Rebecca Linners, Tori Black is Pretty Filthy was an instant hit which won Best Gonzo Movie at the 2010 XRCO Awards as well as receiving multiple nominations for Best Anal Adult Scene at the 2010 AVN Awards and Best All-Adult Release at the 2009 Rogerviews Critics' Choice Awards. Want to know the best part? This sizzling star showcase spawned a fantastic sequel, Tori Black is Pretty Filthy 2, 2010. Directed once again by Mason and featuring Alexis Texas, Asa Akira, Charlie Chase, Andy Sandemus and Jennifer White, Tori Black is Pretty Filthy 2 was another critical and commercial success that featured Tori in her standalone DP scene and which won Best Gonzo Movie at the 2011 XRCO Awards and which was nominated for Best High-End All-Adult Release at the 2011 AVN Awards. But Tori didn't stop there. From 2009 onwards she starred in a steady stream of critically acclaimed adult parodies. Fans of Tori Black will love watching her saucy portrayal of Catwoman in Axel Braun's vivid comic book caper Batman A Adult Parody, 2009, which won Best Parody Comedy at the 2010 AVN Awards. Let's be honest, we all love a kinky comic book caper. So why not also check out Tori's sizzling scenes in the vivid adult parody Incredible Hulk, an adult parody, 2011. Directed by Bisco and starring Alexis Texas, India Summer, Gracie Glam, Lexi Bell, Tanya Tate and Lily LeBeau. Once again Tori's sizzling scenes were a smash hit that received multiple Best Special Effects and Best Makeup nominations at the 2012 AVN Awards. Many of Tori's most popular adult parodies have been those which she filmed for Hustler Video. If you're eager to explore some of Tori's fun flicks then you have to check out Axel Braun's This Ain't Happy Days, 2009, Ashlyn Brooks' Wonder Woman, 2010, and Will Ryder's This Ain't a Partridge Family, 2009, and Not the Cosbys 1 and 2, 2010, which won Best Feature at the 2009 Rogerviews Critics' Choice Awards. Curious about Tori's most recent adult parody? It was none other than the official Hangover parody, 2012, for Zero Tolerance which earned Tori multiple Best Supporting Actress and Best Solo Adult Scene nominations at the 2013 AVN Awards. You may be wondering how many adult film awards Tori Black received throughout her prolific adult star career. Go on, have a guess. Final answer? Well, thus far Tori Black has won a staggering 22 adult film awards out of 66 nominations. Believe it or not, Tori Black was actually the first woman ever to be named Female Performer of the Year for 2 years in a row at the prestigious AVN Awards, and she has modeled for countless X-rated publications including Loaded magazine who named her the most facially attractive female performer in the industry.